The Tennessee Titans finally won a football game, and they moved to 1-3 on the season, heading into their bye week. There's a few things I want to touch base on during this video, and those are Will Levis. Is he still the starter? Jeffrey Simmons, how bad is his injury? Can the Titans go on a run now that they've won their first game? And guys, we cannot forget about the defense. They absolutely balled out during this game, and I can't wait to break this video down. Stay tuned. Hey, Titans fans, how's it going? Titan Uprising here. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Please comment down below. I love the feedback. I want the feedback on this one, guys, because we finally won a football game, and it feels good to get back into the win column. And for Cali's first win in general, what a way to get a win as well on Monday Night Football. They beat the Dolphins 31-12, and it just so happens that the last time the Tennessee Titans scored over 30 points, they also played the Miami Dolphins, and that would have been week 17 of the 2021 season. So a lot of monkeys that we got off our back there, scoring over 30 points, Cali's first win. Yeah, it's good stuff, guys. But let's get into the rest of this video, and I wanted to get into first, the Titans won, obviously, but they won with Mason Rudolph under center when Will Levis went out with a shoulder injury after diving for that first down. And Levis did have one bad throw in which he just didn't see Emmanuel Ogbah, and he threw it right at him. It was an ugly throw and a bad decision, and unfortunately, we're just seeing this from Levis every week now. Mason Rudolph came in, and he only attempted 4 passes the entire game after Levis went out. The Titans planned, obviously, to run this football, and they ran it 37 times between Pollard and Spears. The Titans totaled 142 rushing yards. They absolutely ran it down the Dolphins' throat. Now, the reason I wanted to bring up those things are because it's very apparent that when Rudolph's in the game, he's a game manager, and that's about it. He was only asked to throw the ball 4 times. Would Levis have been asked to throw the ball 4 times as well once they had the lead? I doubt it, actually. I think they want to see Levis grow. And it's apparent that Rudolph, he's not going to be asked to do a whole lot. But what he did do great was he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't put it in harm's way, which is something we're used to Levis doing, unfortunately. Levis provides the better upside by far, and it has a potentially very high ceiling if he can just put everything together and stop making those stupid boneheaded decisions. Kelly came out after and said, Will Levis is the starter when he's healthy, and I think that's the right call to make. I really do. We need to see what this guy has this year and make a decision on if he is the future for the Titans or if he's not the future for the Titans. Guys, I think we need to stick with Will Levis. I truly do. A lot of people out there might say, hey, Mason Rudolph did good. Yeah, sure, he did good. Like I said, he threw 4 passes. He's a game manager. And he did, like I said, he did do good. He won us the game when he came in. You know, he could have came in and those 4 passes could have been interceptions, but they weren't. They ran the ball a lot, played good defense, and they won the game. Now, it's easy to see that when the Titans can do what they want to do, that we can be a good football team. Now, one of the reasons being is because the defense was just absolutely phenomenal. And a few guys here worth mentioning. One, T'Vondre Sweat, guys. Wow. He had 6 total tackles, 3 solo tackles, and 2 tackles for loss. He's constantly in the backfield all night. He was the highest graded interior defensive lineman in the entire NFL in week 4 with a PFF grade of 91. That's insane. Next guy, Quandre Diggs, safety, was the highest graded safety in week 4 with a PFF grade of 91.2. Diggs killed it. Rookie corner Jarvis Brownlee was the 6th highest graded corner, also via PFF. He had 5 tackles, 4 of which were solo, and he was targeted 5 times. And on those 5 targets, he only allowed 3 catches for 13 yards, and 0 touchdowns. This defense is gelling. They're balling out, especially after a disappointment that they had the week prior against Green Bay. They did good without Cheeto and Big Jeff. And speaking of Big Jeff, he has a UCL ligament injury in his elbow. It's a tear, but it's not a complete tear. It's similar, I guess, kind of to what MLB pitchers have when they have the Tommy John surgery. But he's expected to be back week 6 against the Colts. The Titans might have a chance to go to 2-3. And guys, something that I want to make sure that I point out is the Titans right now are 1-0 in the AFC. If they win next week, they can get to 2-3, and then most importantly, 2-0 in the AFC. If this team can go on a run, which I hope they can, but if they can go on a run, string together some wins, and get to like a 3-3 record, or 3-4, 4-4, 4-3, something like that, they're in the thick of it, and they have a lot of AFC games left to play, and they have the most of their division games towards the end of the season. But I remember we went over the beginning of the season, the win-loss prediction, and how we saw the Titans schedule with all of those division games towards the end of the season. This team should be, in my opinion, 3-1, but they're 1-3. Kelly even said it. There's definitely this was not a one-win football team. These guys deserve to win. They play their butts off, and unfortunately, turnovers have killed this team. I do think this is a good football team. I think they can do better. It's nice they get the win going into a bye. They had a few injuries here, especially with Simmons. They can get healthy, come out of the bye. The first division game against the Colts here, if they can get a win there, go to 2-3, and then I think they have Buffalo after that. They can really start to string something together here. If they can win those next 2 games, get to 3-3, man, we're feeling a lot different now than we were just last week when Malik Willis beat the Titans. So guys, I'm positive. Gotta stay positive. Gotta always try to stay positive. But let me know what you guys think down below. How excited are you about the first win? And can they string another one together after that? You have a different viewpoint now of this team. I know a lot of it is doom and gloom, but, have you guys changed your attitudes on this? I hope you guys have. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, tighten up.